How quickly it's happened, I think, is what's caught everybody off guard. You guys could end up with a 30-plus win improvement year over year. Only 5 teams have done it, and you guys didn't add Tim Duncan or Kevin Garnett this offseason. When we tell the story of this team, what should we focus on why this turnaround has happened this way?
The honest commitment to one another, our guys' willingness to be different. I think that's one of the things that stands out is like we're not your typical NBA team that just runs around jacking threes. We're a team that really decide to get it in the mud, committed to that. Like we're a physical team, we're a defensive minded team. And that's not easy to do, especially for young guys, right? A lot of guys who haven't made their second contract or whatever it may be, those things a lot of times don't show up in stat sheets, which, affect contracts in young people's minds. So our guys bought into being able to do the dirty things to make us different, like physical basketball, sometimes confrontational basketball, but like our guys do it every single night. And that makes us different and makes us hard to deal with.
You mentioned confrontation. I'll ask the beef stew question. How do you harness that mentality without it boiling over? Because the stakes only get higher, and we want to see this guy playing in those playoff games and not getting kicked out.
Yeah, he will. And I think it's a process for us all. It's a process for him to play with that passion, to be the guy that protects his teammates and looks out for his guys. But it means so much to us. He's an elite defender. Offensively, he's a great playmaker as well. And he just plays with that spirit that uplifts everybody else. So we need him on the floor. And I think he understands that. Sometimes circumstances happen. Again, I stand by his decisions in Minnesota to look out for his teammates for what was going on. We understand that teams are going to try to bait us, and they're going to try to get into those types of things so that our best players can't be on the floor. Sometimes without backing down, you have to turn the other cheek, but understand that it's the ultimate sign of respect, right? Like if they have to go there, they know they're in trouble. So that means they respect us a ton.